to the Amazing Spider-Man number 22. There was 435 ratings on League of Comics Geeks with a 3.6 score. I give the book a 3.2, so lower. Writers Joe Kelly, penciler was Nick Bradshaw and Todd Nwack, and Nathan Stockman. So we got a lot of different artists playing their hands in on this book. Right off the bat, the cover was very mediocre. Didn't see anything special, but there is an open order cover with Spider-Woman in the classic Spider-Woman outfit, which is much better. There's also one with Venom on it, or with not Venom, sorry, the Venom symbiote on it covering Spider-Man, which in my opinion was better. There's a Lizard one, which was better too, and some incentive covers as well. So this was just an okay cover. Anyway, we have Peter Parker that comes back to Earth to pick up where he left his life, and he's finding out all these people were doing certain things to pick up the slack for him. But here's the thing, man, this book has some cringe dialogue this issue. I mean, the dialogue is terrible. Yet also Peter seems very ungrateful for just picking up and leaving, coming back to find out that people were picking up and trying to hold the pieces together from where he left off of his life. He didn't seem very thankful. Now, he seemed okay to Norman about it, but to Ben Reilly, he treated him like absolute crap. No wonder Ben Reilly is so pissed at him all the time. Peter did not treat him well here either. The art in this book, in my opinion, was pretty mediocre all over the place. If this was your first Spider-Man issue, in my opinion, this would probably be your last, because I can't see you continuing to read it. But as I said, my views weren't the only one. So let's look at a couple people's different views here. Here is a 3.5 star. Very good conclusion, though I still have some gripes. Okay, fair enough. I'll read a little bit more of that review. Peter is finally back on Earth and expected to have had some crap to figure out regarding Ben. I do change the language. Ben, May, Norman, etc. By the way, he also does patch things up with May. I really like how Kelly handles the whole Ben situation here, and especially am a fan of Janine being the one to settle things out. I disagree there. I don't like how the whole Ben thing was handled at all, but that's me. Let's bump it up here to a 4-star review. Back with Peter in the final issue of the Space Arc, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, let's talk about it. First 2 pages were shared in the preview, and I'll say the same thing I did when I first read them. I really liked Peter's goodbyes to his space crew. The moment between Peter and Rocket was nice. Okay, the Ben Reilly stuff, it really dropped the ball. So I can't really recommend this issue, especially because it's the end of that story arc, but also it was just not good. I hope that the story in the next story arc gets better, because this, in my opinion, this was not it.